Inside Story Uganda, real source of political updates.
Kasibi birime kuba simu. Sagala bikuba simu.
Esimu omukuku navo.
Yes.
Nze yenze muzzukulu wa Bazili Bunjo mukasa chiku gwe yegwani abantu babuzeeko.
Mirundi mutani wa Iwana ne Mole.
Eggwanga litambula litya.
You see, ebintu bibiri ebifaanagana. When a woman is suffering from labor pains, neggwanga lina is suffering from political labor pains. When you are going to have changes. Two, if you want to solve a problem, create a contradiction. Three, enyonyi ita mutabulate weather. But the pilot comes up and assures you that your pilot is in charge.
Kati olwo
ye president Chebadabaga.
Jo ntiali in charge.
The pilot is experienced and in charge.
Tubadde tumanye ebintu bimuvuddeko.
So kubaako mbanyonyi.
Alagira nti ababoda babate Bogeera zikwata kale katulumbe.
Some people simply don't want to talk about. But when you look and cross-examine the sense, it comes with. It is really very important. And you, Chairman, I believe you know most of these things, but you simply choose to keep quiet.
No, I don't simply keep quiet because I also know that there are certain challenges which I cannot handle on my own. You see, we are a team. And when I was still the leader of the fellowship, I used to tell people that mobilization is one thing, but being mobilized and become one, that we call solidarity, is another thing. But how many people really think about it? That solidarity is really very important. See how divided we are at this moment when we have strong cases ahead of us. How many people care about it? So it is a main question that I'm really also having. And I know you also have the answer. So you could tell me.
Now, Chairman, there is simply something literally I want us to understand. When I was talking to Odrick, he told me that there are certain things he has been working on, and apart from the political project that is really coming up, another important thing is that there is another, havoc that is getting created, and it is bringing the rubbing of shoulders, where Tamale Mirundi has gone back to the media to simply marry this young man, to marry him completely, to ensure that at least he's totally married, he's damaged, and I mean nothing is left for him to apply to occupy any political space in this country. So I don't know exactly what is happening, and I really can't understand how this comes about, because I thought we had a full conclusion and a conclusive stance that we had created the area thinking that it is the end of it all, but it seems, things have totally changed, that everything is running down south. So what exactly is going on? Because I really don't understand the whole situation.
No, I even don't know where to start. Now, I hope you heard that His Excellency had released some money to Tamale.
Exactly, I heard about it very properly.
Now, it came around. But again, there had been some preparations that were going on. And the intention of those was the preparations. It was a private arrangement from the fellowship to really compensate Tamale Mirundi for the wrongs that had been committed. And some of the colleagues corrected some money and handed it over to Uncle Sam. And Uncle Sam has been preparing to make a handover before actually even His Excellency brought in some package for Tamale. And the intention of His Excellency was, there was a bigger project coming and wanted to prepare Tamale for that. But it seems, I think his son is standing in the way.
Exactly which son are you talking about?
No, I think it is the son in Europe, not actually the biological son. So it is creating a lot of havoc.
Now, how come that Tamale Mirundi gets to know all this information?
No, that has been the norm for some time. He gets to know. He has the capacity to know. So he has been following up on events happening here and there. And at the end of it all, he has full information that is getting broke. That's why you see a lot of fire flaring in the media. And it is really becoming a complicated situation. So we need some mediation that can speed up the whole process, because we need at least this, my boss, to seize actually, to try to alter the amount, because that is the whole thing.
No, really, I'm trying to pick it up, but I'm simply not understanding it. So you mean your boss is trying to create a deduction from the amount His Excellency sent to Tamale, which Tamale is already aware of?
Something of the sort.
That is total craziness. That is total madness. Actually, if that thing is happening, and what you're telling me is a reality, I can confidently say and conclude that this man is a very crazy man, very insane, very short of logic. Do you think such a project can really succeed?
No, I don't hope it can succeed. But I'm also sorry to say that sometimes it doesn't fail, because it's not the first to be married.
But there is not the character of Tamale. That is what I'm talking about.
Well, that is, yes, I know Tamale is very different. But sometimes some people are not shy at all. They can do some things blatantly, and they suffer the consequences later.
But I thought this man is very clever. He cannot put in balance the projects ahead of him. The tasks that have been given to him by the principal, I thought he could do just to rely on that, to make sure that at least he's very smart in making calculated moves. So if he's still finding short for Zini that, then he's not prepared for the role given to him. I think that is what I should say.
Well, that is your judgment, but at least me, I know, is a man of all colors and all seasons. So whatever is happening, I know something can be done, and it is really going to be done, and it is not going to be good, because the battle with Tamale never ends, and he has a lot to lose compared to what Tamale can lose. Actually, Tamale has totally no losses.
It is clearly understandable. There's simply no losses at all. So what kind of brain is he trying to apply in this project as he's trying to pursue it? You know, sometimes we need to take stock of ourselves. We need to have self-reflection. You cannot just stand up and, push on a certain project. I think I should talk to Andrew, who is advising him during these times.
No, I actually don't know. I have no idea who the advisor is, because even when we talk to him, he doesn't change. If we try to give him a piece of advice, he does not listen at all. Simply tells us off that we are old-fashioned and desperate people. That is why we fear to encounter our desires and interests. So that is all he says.
That is a very stupid person. So I'm really very sorry to say so, boss, but he's a very stupid person. I have to tell you, frankly speaking, there are certain things he's not supposed to do at his caliber. There are certain things he's not supposed to do. He has been entrusted with a very big project, a very psychological project, elevated to handle such special duties. So he should not be meandering like a river through the mountains. He's supposed to be, grounded to have a real cause. But anyhow, who am I to talk much?
Normally, that is how I also conclude. That is how I normally conclude. I end up knowing who am I to advise him. I've worked with him for several times. He has not made me wealthy. My contribution to him, in a comparison to what he has contributed to me, is 99 out of 1, has given me 1% out of the 100, and I've offered him the 99%. Anyhow, I'm going to talk to Uncle Sam about it. We need to find a solution.
Kataha Museveni yavuddeyo n'asamba jeche ekibadde ekiyitiŋŋana nti amasomero gano ge tuyitaga international schools munnange nti go gakyagenda dda mu maaso n'ebyokusoma we bijjidde bino nga ministry yavaayo bano n'ebakkiriza ogenda dda mu maaso n'okukola ebigezo byabwe wabula abantu ne bakitwala nti bano baabaggulawo. Kaakati ambasada akiikirira eggwanga erya Belgium mu Uganda Ruud Verstraeten yabadde asinkanyeeko minisita Ssaabasajja Nat Kataha Museveni n'amusaba amasomero gano gaggulibwewo wabula kineeno teyakikkiriza era n'agamba bannayuganda abalala bajja tulabanga abatiitiibya mwe abagwira bajja kiraba bubi amasomero tugenda kugaggulawo omulundi gumu kyokka Parliament tulabye nga ababaka abali ku ludda oluvuganya ne gavumenti baataddewo kaweefube ow'obutaddamu kwetaba mu ntula za Parliament okutuusa ng'eddembe liweereddwa bannaabwe okuli Muhammad Segirinyo owa Kawempe ey'obukiikakkono giyite Kawempe North saako ne Alan Alozia Sewanyana owa Makindye West giyite Makindye ey'obugwanjuba. Kale ensonga zino ekintu kino bagendedde ddala mu maaso nakyo ne weekend era n'olunaku olwajjo bakyaliddeko amaka g'abannaabwe okusinkana ate ab'eŋŋanda zaabwe ne babatwalira ku kamere kubanga abayina okubalabirira munnange ate amagye oba abantu abaali bakutte emmundu babasalako nga bakaweebwa bbeero. Ate mu ngeri y'emu tulabye era Parliament munnange eyina etteeka lyereeta eppya erigendereddwamu okukyusa ate ettendekero eribadde litendeka ababaka ba Parliament n'abakozi ne bannabyabufuzi erya Rebecca Kadaga Institute of Parliamentary Studies balikyusa erinnya bajjeeko Rebecca Kadaga. Lwaki kikoleddwa? Lwaki n'amateeka agaliwo mu kiseera ekya Kadaga gonna bagambye biddibwemu? Lutalo lwa kulwanyisa Kadaga kumujja mu bitabo bya Parliament kiki? Lwaki buli Kadaga kiyagezaako teeka ak'engalo ate abazzeewo babikyusa byonna oba kigendereddwamu kukyusa nsonga nga bwe zitambula ne ssente eziwadde ziweebwayo mu ttendekero lino erya Rebecca Kadaga Institute of Parliamentary Studies baziyimiriza mu ngeri y'emu era baleeta etteeka eddala okulikyusa erinnya n'okugifuula department eya Parliament. Ebyo byonna biri mu Parliament bingi. Bwe tugendako mu kooti Justice Olive Kazaalwe Mukwaya emukono ate yavuddeyo na kooti negoba omusango ogwateekebwa ku mubaka akiikira ekitundu ekya Mukono ey'obukiikaddyo giyite Mukono South oba Mukono ey'Amaserengeta Munadipi Fred Kayondo. Jjukira omusango gwatwalibwayo owa Nuupu Wilson Male ng'awakanya okulondebwa kwono Munadipi yasigaddeyo owa Nuupu gwamumeze ate ye omulamuzi Isaac Muwata bwatyo ye yalangiridde nti na Asalimu Uhuru ye mubaka omutuufu owa Kampala Central n'agoba omusango ogwatwalibwayo owa Nuupu Hamudani Kigozi Semugoma. Ensonga ezo nazo zabaddewo weekend. Charles Tebandeke omubaka owa Bale County munnakibiina ekya Nuupu ate ye kooti yalangiridde gwe mubaka omutuufu abakuwawaabira tebalina nsonga sigalayo nga gwe omubaka. Ate Embale Lydia Wanyoto Mutende omusango ate gwamumeze gwe yatwalayo nga wakanya okulondebwa kwa Koni Nakayenze Galiwange yagaana ogikwatako ssemateeka yabadde independent era Lydia Wanyoto naga ngenda kuddayo ate mpaabe buto ate era mu ngeri y'emu nga tukyali Esironko y'omubaka Nambozo yasigazza naye ekifo kye era omusango guneeno baali bamwawaabira omukyalo ono Nambozo wamala nti tayina bitabo wabula omulamuzi yagambye tukizuulidde ddala nti ono y'omu n'ebitabo bye weebiri. Kale ne mu kooti bwe kiti ate kyekitambula naye ekyo ensonga ze yaliko Ssaabalamuzi w'eggwanga Bendikito Kiwanuka bwe babadde wali ate President teyakubaganye ne Chief Justice oba Ssaabalamuzi Alphonse Winnie Doro bakubaganye baneno empower sibikonde mu ideas ono binanno we byajidde nga sije agamba nti na a bill is a constitutional right oba dembe lyabwe bangeri webwa omuntu mu ssemateeka era dino lina okumuweebwa oba obutamuweebwa okusinziira ku kusalawo okw'omulamuzi ng'atunulira ensonga ez'enjawulo ezireeteddwa n'ebiina okugobererwa. CJ Chief Justice yagambye bail is a constitutional right which is supposed to be either granted or denied upon the discretion of the presiding judicial officer. Dino dembe lya ssemateeka eriweebwa omuntu naye liyina kusalibwawo okusinziira omulamuzi bw'alabyemu ensonga. Era ye president w'eggwanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni n'avaayo n'agamba eyo concept oba eyo endowooza si ntuufu era tuyina okubeera nga tetwongera okujekkaanya n'okusalawo. N'agamba nti nno mmwe abalamuzi ne bannamateeka mugende musome alipoota ey'akakiiko akaakuŋŋaanya ebirowoozo bya bannamateeka ebirowoozo bya bannayuganda nga kakulembeddwamu eyali Ssaabalamuzi eyaliko Benjamin Odochi ke twayita Constitutional Review Commission. Ebirowoozo bye kaakuŋŋaanya kaazuula ki mu bannayuganda? Bannayuganda bangi tebakkiriziganya na kyakuwa bantu beyiro oba okweyimirirwa, nti bannayuganda tebakkiriziganya nakyo, wabula Odochi ye n'akirekamu n'agamba wadde tebakkiriziganyiza nakyo katukirekere okusalawo kw'abalamuzi. Era Museveni n'agamba naye nze kino nkiwakanya.